you just say that?
Yeah, I think he did. Maybe next time don't record in a nice restaurant.
Ever wonder why so many women seem to think that it's perfectly fine to ask a man for money while
Who is this shorty? I see there is so many videos like she's some sort of connoisseur of men. It would almost make me wonder, was she previously a man in a past life or in her current life? Like, was she Joe, the construction worker, and now she's Jeanette? So many questions.
they're dating? Well, I think I found one of the many justifications as to why.
It is so easy to ask men for money when you don't them.
And there we have it. Gentlemen, a lot of those ladies ask you for money because not only do they not like you, but they certainly do not respect you.
The women that have a very hard time asking men for money are the women that still have an inherent deep liking for men.
In other words, those of us women that actually see men as people and not just a resource to be used.
If you are a woman who think and see men for who they are,
Oh, let's hear this one. Who are...
Listen, social media done ruined a lot of y'all hoes, bro. A lot of y'all hoes just got done in by social media, fam. Because this idea of materialistic goods, this idea of vacationing in the Bahamas, the latest Birkin, the newest Nikes, it's this idea of surplus of consumerism. And so everybody thinks that, oh, if I don't have this idea of the better life, then I'm not moving in the right direction. Meaning that nothing that I currently have is good enough. There's always something more. This idea of the scroll, right? The endless scroll, the bottomless pit of the rabbit hole of scrolling. It's manipulating people's mind to believe that, oh, the new phone that I got just last year is not good. I need the newest phone. I need the newest man. I need the newest kicks. It's like, bro, what happened to being like a kid and like you buy a pair of shoes that are your pair of shoes for the whole year? You buy one pair of kicks that lasts you for the whole year. And if you're lucky, maybe you get another secondary pair. So you go 6 months with one pair and then 6 months with another pair. I don't even understand this idea of buying things because like that's even for myself. Like I had to stop myself, bro. I had to get rid of so many clothes and so many different things because I kind of realized I was like, man, like, why than just being a kid and then buying one pair of shoes and you're just fine?
Are men. Really.
they're boring, the fact that they're annoying, the fact that they have no refined taste, the fact that they don't value luxury, the fact that they are not
This show is not even a woman, just a man.
all that intelligent, the fact that they are not deep thinkers. You become very stingy with your interactions with men.
Troubling, isn't it? What's even more troubling is that there are some women...
Yeah, but who the fuck said that this bitch is a deep thinker, dude? Huh? Who said she's a deep thinker? What are you talking about, man? What does she know about quantum physics and metaphysics?
out there, I would go so far as to say a lot of women that actually feel that exact same way about men and just see them as a resource to be used. No wonder so many men are deciding to play it safe, stay away from women, and just remain happily single.
She couldn't have put it any better. A lot of modern women see men only as a source of money, and it's ruining dating altogether.
Move in together.
Yeah, I don't know. It sounds like you're just trying to get me to move in here and pay some rent or something.
I don't need you to pay my rent.
And
what's wrong with paying my rent?
I got my own stuff to handle right now. You're not my wife. I just told you. I'm not paying no bills for nobody that ain't my wife.
Did I ask you to pay any bills? You get all offensive. I didn't even ask you to do that. I was just asking, what do you think about us doing these things in the future?
You ain't got to ask me to do nothing. The next thing you know, I'm in your house and I ain't paying no bills. I ain't got time for that.
So what are we doing together if you're not working towards a future? What are we doing? Are we wasting time?
Nah, we just working towards it. You know, everything one step at a time. Just not on your time. That's all. You know.
But can you give me a timeline? 6 months from now, a year from now?
Why are these kind of situations always recorded, fam? They always seem so ingenuine. And then the girl is recording as if she's trying to... Everyone is some sort of... Everyone's trying to get this gotcha moment. Gotcha? It's like, shut up. You got me, dude. You got me how?
I could say 6 months, I could say a year, and it just might not work in those time frames. That's why the best answer I got is when the time is right, because that's when it's the right time.
Yeah, you sound like a broken record, because you can't even define when the time is right.
Yeah, because it's just gonna happen. Those type of things just happen. I don't know. You don't put a time frame on that. I really don't got time for that right now. You know, I want to do me. I don't got time for nobody being on my bag.
She called him a broken record, but I don't think he could have explained himself any better.
Let's go.
If it doesn't belong to you, then don't touch it. Come on, we learned this in kindergarten.
Good. I'm trying to ask men, why are you like this?
What the that's supposed to mean?
You don't like that? Question? It just means like, why are men the way they are?
Are you serious right now?
Yeah.
Why are you the way you are?
Well, a lot of things, because...
Okay, well, I'm a lot of things too.
Why does that upset you?
Do you think I'm upset?
Seem irritated.
You seem irritated. Is it a joke?
Yeah, it's supposed to be fun and
I think
lighthearted.
that was a statement. I didn't think it was a joke.
No. I don't know why you're getting defensive.
I'm not getting defensive. Are you getting defensive?
You seem very angry.
Cool. What's next?
What's the manliest thing about you?
What's the girliest thing about you?
Probably my hair.
So you're assuming that I'm a man? Is that where we're going with this?
Are you?
Are you a female?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Oh, they stole my idea.
That's a pretty rude question to ask someone you don't even know. What was she expecting?
Good morning, hoe.
What?
What?
I want to know why you not over here making me breakfast for Mother's Day.
Ain't nobody trying to make you no mom, bro. You ain't mom material.
Whoa.
Let's
Did you
go.
get me anything?
You not a mom.
You are my son.
I'm not your.
I do a lot for you.
Okay.
So-
As a big sister should, huh?
And as a little brother, you don't play your okay? You
What
still
part
have
am I
yet.
supposed to be playing?
You supposed to be beating up, sizing up.
What?
And you ain't do it. And you don't size up none of these hoes in my life. You ain't checking
I don't even see these. As soon as they come in your life, you tell me about them and they the next day. God damn.
It don't be that fast. It don't be that fast.
Fast.
With her track record, maybe she should just avoid becoming a mother for now.
Men used to go to war. Now men make TikToks. Like, times have changed. I understand. Times are not the way they used to be. Listen, times have changed. So I understand.
Get to the point. Get to the point. Huh? Come on. What is this whole saying right now, dude? I bet you this whole entire statement that she's about to make has literally no sense and no meaning. She has no point that she's trying to validate. Everything she's about to say is just something that she read online, something that she herself got all the information from TikTok. Let's go. Watch.
Understand that, but there are some men out there that still, like, believe in that mentality of where, like, okay, I'm gonna be a man regardless of, like, but
let me ask you another question. Sorry to cut you off. Let me ask you another question. Do you feel like a woman can define what a man is in manhood? Because a lot of women say this is how a man is. I feel like a woman could say what she would like for men to be.
Yeah.
She could even say what she would like for her man to be like.
Yeah.
But for a woman to be able to say, never ever being a man in the world, what a man is, I just find that,
Yeah. I think a man is defined by his actions too.
Yeah.
Only a man has the ability to fully express the true meaning of being a man.
Right? It would be beyond me to turn around and say, this is what it means to be a woman. How could I even fathom what that would be like? Even if I were to take those special pharmaceutical things over the counter and do a switcheroo, it would be I wouldn't even understand what it means to be a woman, even if I cosplayed as one. So how are these shorties going to turn around and say that a nigga making TikToks doesn't make him a man? Yeah, but once the nigga's touching that bag, though, then he's the man, right? Shut up.
We're all holding hands, huh? Where are we going? Would it scare you less if I just stopped touching you but like still went home with you guys? Or?
No, we're all right.
Okay, yeah.
It would be really weird if you did, and I'm pretty sure his wife wouldn't be okay with that.
Okay, would you ever date a girl?
Hell no.
Why?
That's gross.
Why?
I think everybody knows why.
Do you think you'd ever have a chance with?
Of course.
How are you going to ask the question, and then all of a sudden when the nigga gives a response, then you just mad? She hella mad. She started tweaking, yo. Shorty started tweaking hard. Why are you tweaking like that? You're the one who asked the question, then the nigga said, "Nah, we ain't dating no F-hoes." And then he started tweaking. I want to date a whore, dude. What? You crazy right now, dude. She's tweaking hard.
Okay.
Can she name one good reason for dating an OF girl other than money? Because I sure can't.
Get the off of me, bro. You literally ruined my fucking day. Like,
Who wakes up with an attitude? Mind you, it's 3:18. We woke up late. You don't even got the privilege to have an attitude. It ain't like I'm waking you up in the morning.
Why the fuck on me? Get the fuck.
My knee. Okay. You waking up mad? It's afternoon, girl. You don't got a damn right to be mad.
I don't give an actual So you can go over there because you pissed me off already. So
how?
Because you're all upon me. You're all upon me. It's
so go sleep somewhere else.
You get the then went away. Go living room.
Who be mad?
Me.
I'm waking her up. You mad that I woke you up?
Yeah.
Girl, it's 3:19 p.m.
I don't care.
give a f- you was up late or not. Wake up.
Care. No.
Which, how long would you planning on sleeping?
Until 10.
Breaking on my face.
Shawty said until 10 p.m. Another 7 hours? Yo, this don't even make no sense, bro. You can't even write this.
Anyways, don't be her, literally.
Apparently, in her warped mind, 3 p.m. is early. It sounds like she needs to fill out a job application, and he needs to find a new girlfriend.